So this is the Anker power bank that I've been using recently. It's 25,000 milliamp hours. I really like it because, well, I like the little screen on it. I like the fact that it's actually got two USB cables built into it, one which is retractable on the top, and actually you can charge it via this side one that doubles as a little carrying loop there as well. It's really cool. Got USB-A and a USB-C that you can charge it there as well. So you can have a total of 4 outputs if you like at any one time, and it gives you a little power readout there when you're plugged in as well. And the other reason I really like it is it's a maximum of 165 watts. It will do 100 watts out of the main one, and that will easily power the laptop. Actually, it says triple 100 watt USB-C ports here on Amazon, and it's not a bad deal at all, regardless of whether it's Prime Day or any other day of the week. So it's good. I think it's a really clever design. It's not a bad size. It's got a high capacity, enough to charge several things several times over. CUKTECH reached out and wanted to send me their equivalent to it, which is undercutting it slightly in price. I don't know, maybe I should say CUKTECH. It has one feature that the Anker certainly doesn't. It's this aesthetically pleasing design they've gone for. And here it says the maximum total output is 210 watts. And the maximum single port is 140 watts, so that's actually more impressive than the Anker one. We will see. Very similar shape of product in terms of the internals. I don't think there'll be that much difference to them. Nice. Only 3 outputs though, I think. Yeah, all on the top. No built-in outputs. But it also has this LED design there, showing off the 2 cells here in this battery. That's quite a cool look, I must say. Although this plastic on the top here, the slight sort of frostedness to it is taking away from the kind of clear plastic look of it, and actually makes the screen a little bit fuzzy as well, so I don't think that was a good choice there. I think they should have used some clearer plastic there. Cool though. What else do we get? USB C-to-C cable. Nice little bag as well, so that's good. And your deets. So thanks very much to CUKTECH for sending this out for review. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to use it for my various things. One important test right now. Will it actually power this laptop? Because that was my reason for getting the high power bank in the first place, was to enable a longer battery life with this smaller laptop here to last me video editing throughout a long flight. I'm going to go with in-out 1, as that will usually be the highest powered one. There we go. Yep, certainly is charging. And you can see there it's drawing 40 to, yeah, around 45 watts. And this thing came with 61% of charge there, which is ticking down slowly now. It's going to last only for 1 hour and 9 minutes on that kind of drain, because that makes some level of sense. Fascinating. Let's plug in a couple of things and see how we go. My aging phone, which needs to be charged far too often for my liking at the moment. Yep, it's doing that quite happily as well. And it's coming through as fast charging, but not ultra fast. 15 watts. Yeah, now it's settled down to a more sensible period of time that it's going to last for. Now the computer's not drawing quite as much. So, as I say, I will use the thing. As always, I will live with it for a bit, check that it doesn't do anything surprising, and then come back with my opinion on it. After that, another USB-C device just there. It's not putting anything from that port just yet, although the voltage has gone up. And that's the great thing about charging these days, isn't it? Is that actually it can just handle a variety of voltages without needing separate power banks, so that's wonderful. See, it's not asking for any power yet, the minimal phone. So what are the rules on flights now? Because I know there's been some controversy over flights recently and power banks. I did read recently that the rules are different for different carriers. That probably is going to be the case. But it says the power bank must be under 27,000 milliamp hours, which both of these are. They're typically limited to 2 per person, so I could carry both of these onto a flight, although I'm not going to. I think that's overkill. But always check your airline's rules, and that's from Anker there. So on flights for Virgin Atlantic. So Virgin Atlantic, yeah, the same limit, 27 milliamp hours, and a maximum of 2, so same rules. Cool. Still, apparently the minimal phone isn't drawing any actual power. One thing I'm interested though is, will they actually run this guy, which does have a USB input, but that USB input is not power delivery. It's not a standard one, it's 12 volts in fact. So let's see if that one will actually power this up, okay? Yes, I've got red, and yes, I do get blue. So okay, it's like reset or something. Ah, it went back to red, didn't it? So this does say, please use the original power adapter. So it just made it freeze, didn't it? Yeah, it just says no. Not with one that says use the original adapter. Use the original adapter. We'll check that's okay now. It's fine, it's fine, it's all good. There we go. It survived having a power supply that wasn't supplied with it.
So I'm really impressed with the CUKTECH power bank. I think it's a really nice design. I think they've done a really good job making it something different. And people do notice this and they say, oh, wow, what is that thing? I like the fact that you get all the information there, including current, voltage, and power. Absolutely cool. I don't need to multiply the two together to get the power then. And of course, you've got that really high power output. And also it does say here that airline safe, and it gives you the details that possibly people on an airline might need to see before they let you travel with this thing. However, which did I take on airplane to New York? Well, I took the Anker, and I did that for two reasons. First of all, I don't think there's an issue with taking either of these on airplanes. These are both 25,000 milliamp hours. And it seems to be that the kind of consensus with most airlines is 27,000 milliamp hours is the limit that they'll accept. Both of these are within that expected limits, but I took the Anker simply because it is a more well-known, recognized brand. And if someone did cause a fuss, then they'd be more likely to quickly find this model number and say, yeah, that's one of the ones that we accept. So I just thought for that reason, I'd be more likely to get along better with the Anker. That's not to say anything wrong with the CUKTECH from that perspective, though. It was just a choice for me that one trip. And they also state that they expect you to not leave things plugged in whilst you're not using them. So it's an important thing to remember as well. The main reason I took the Anker is I do just prefer the design. I prefer the fact that you've got this built-in retractable cable, and you've got another cable which is acting just to let you kind of carry it as well, which is quite neat. And look, the little guy turned into a little smiley face. So you know, what's not to like about the Anker design? This is a little bit more techie, it looks a little bit more serious, but you've got two USB-Cs and the one USB-A, and you've of course got to carry your cables separately. So it's just another thing to think about, I think. So I think this design is a winner, and you can power a total of 4 things here, whereas this is only a total of 3. I'm also quite interested, Anker have power banks that can sit on desks that have these retractable cables as well. So I think that's quite a nice design, just to keep things nice and neat and tidy. So I'd like to see that from more devices like these as well. And then lastly, which will I recommend out of these two? Well, they were both on offer on Amazon Prime days. And actually the CUKTECH was $10 cheaper on Amazon Prime days. But now looking today on Amazon.com, the CUKTECH is $123. Whereas the Anker is down from its list price of $135 down to $94.50 still. So actually there is a better deal currently on the Anker, and that looks like it's continuing and isn't just limited to Amazon Prime Day. So I'll put links to both of these and you can check the prices beneath this video. So for me, I think personally I'd pick the Anker, but if you fancy something that looked quite different, I really like the way, for instance, this little LED bar slides upwards whilst it's charging and slides downwards whilst it's powering something else. So it's a really cool design, and yeah, this might just suit you better. It's a good product.